Hi folks, how are you going? Welcome to NMIT's 2014 graduation ceremony. Welcome ladies and gentlemen, and on behalf of the Institute, our congratulations to all of those of you who are about to graduate. Please join me in thanking Jack Pantazis and the big band from Fairfield NMIT who entertained us earlier. The graduation ceremony is about to begin and will take approximately 1.5 hours, give or take. Please ensure your mobile phones are turned off throughout the ceremony. As a matter of courtesy and respect to all graduates receiving their awards, would you please remain seated until the end of the ceremony? I ask all graduates if you would return to your seats as soon as you're presented with your certificates and awards. Please be careful when walking off the steps. TAFE hasn't got the money to pay the insurance anymore. Finally, would you all please stand to welcome the official party.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is David Draper, Director of Programs, and I will be your compere for tonight's proceedings. I would now like to introduce the Interim Chief Executive Officer of NMIT, Mr. Ron Gucci.
Good evening, everyone. I'd like to extend a very warm welcome to you all, particularly our graduates, your family and friends, all our staff here at NMIT, members of our board, including our chairman, Mr. John Gibbons, and also a warm welcome to those who have joined us on the internet that are participating tonight. We have people from all over the world streaming in. Congratulations to our graduates on your successful completion of your studies. Tonight, approximately 380 graduates will receive their testimonials, but we're also celebrating the achievements of those graduates who could not attend tonight, including around 900 local graduates and over 2,600 graduates from our overseas partnership programs throughout Asia. In all, these graduates span the wide selection of 550 nationally recognised VET programs and 29 higher education courses that NMIT is accredited to deliver. We also recognise the commitment and standard of excellence attained by our 2013 Outstanding Students of the Year, Faculty, Apprentice, Indigenous and Higher Education categories, plus the overall NMIT Outstanding Student of the Year. In my short time here at NMIT, I've been very impressed with the quality of NMIT's teaching programs, and it is our reputation for quality that makes an NMIT qualification worth all the hard work that tonight's graduate students have demonstrated. NMIT is very committed to building its capacity to deliver the best quality programs to meet the needs of students, industry and the greater community. There's no question in my mind that the foundation of a strong country is one based on quality education. The NMIT seal on the diplomas and degrees being awarded this evening represents more than the Institute's official stamp. It's a hallmark of quality in the eyes of prospective employers and further education providers. At the end of tonight's ceremony, all graduates can go home confident that the hard work that you have put into your studies and the skills and knowledge you have gained will be valued by industry and the wider community. Finally, there's one other person I would like to warmly welcome tonight, and that's Mr. Harry Jenkins. Harry has given over 3 decades of service to the communities of Melbourne's north. He served as Whittlesea Councillor from 1979 to 1986. He was a member of the Australian House of Representatives representing the division of Scullin, which encompasses Epping, Layla, Bundoora, Mill Park and Plenty. He served from the 1986 by-election until August 2013 for the Australian Labor Party. He succeeded his father, Dr. Harry Jenkins Sr., who served as a member for Scullin from 1969 to 1986. The Jenkins name carries its heritage across also to the role of Speaker of the House of Representatives, where Harry Sr. appointed to the role from 1983 to 1986, and Harry from 2008 to 2011. This time included presiding over the House during the address given to the Parliament in 2011 by US President Barack Obama. After 34 years in politics, Harry retired from the Federal Parliament at the 2013 election. Harry has been a long-time supporter of NMIT and the advancement of vocational education opportunities and facilities in Melbourne's north. This includes being given the honour of opening NMIT's Green Skills Centre at our Epping campus in 2010. Something that people don't know about Harry is that he moonlighted as Benny from ABBA as well. Please welcome to the stage Mr. Harry Jenkins.
Well, thank you very much, Ron. The other moonlighting I did was as Glenn Campbell, but don't ask me to sing Richard Linesman. To the board chair, John Gibbons, and the members of the board, to Ron Gowsey and other staff members of NMIT, to students, especially the graduate students that are before me tonight, their family and friends, it is a great honour to be with you. From the outset, I pay my respects to the traditional owners of the land on which we gather, and especially to their elders past and present. Basically, I retired from public office, as Ron has said, in August of last year, so exactly 35 years in elected public office at both local government and in the federal parliament. But deep down, I always consider myself just a lad from the northern suburbs of Melbourne. I can talk about a fella called Michael Marnie, who left Ireland in the 1850s and made his way to Australia. Ended up taking up land between the Darebin Creek and the Edgars Creek. He was my great-great-grandfather. Marnie's Road is named after Michael Marnie. I think he, like I, were more comfortable when it was just Marnie's Lane, a little dirt lane. But I don't expect many of you would remember that era of Melbourne's north. And I've had the fortune of growing up in the northern suburbs of Melbourne. I was born in a hospital in Ivanhoe, first lived in High Street, Thornbury, moved with my mum and dad to Thomastown, then to Keon Park, then to Regent when I left the family home and started my family home in Bundoora. And one of the things that I think of when I think of Melbourne's northern suburbs is the strength of the people. The strength that can be shown in many varied ways. The diversity of background. And to have lived amongst people who have come to Australia from many parts, to understand what they bring with them to Australia to make it such a vibrant multicultural society, which has always been the way in the northern suburbs of Melbourne. So when I come to look at institutions like NMIT that service Melbourne's north, I have great expectations of those institutions. But with regard to NMIT, I think that we see an organisation that has continued to look at the way that it services its geographic area, but looked to the way in which it can project itself. So the fact today that we not only celebrate those graduands that are physically present with us, but their fellow students from locally, we importantly celebrate those that from overseas that are associated with this institution. Because what that does is make us remember that here in Melbourne's north, we can stand tall and we can show the rest of the world that we can do things with great display of pride. And that's my message to those of you that have come forward to be recognised tonight. You can be proud of your achievements. You can be proud that for many of you, you are the first in your family to complete tertiary studies. I reflect upon my grandparents who lived in Rosanna. My pop was a metal worker. He learnt his trade on the tools, on the job. No academic training, all on the job. He lost a property down in the southeastern suburbs of Melbourne during the 1930s depression. He went first to Montmorency, which was the outer urban fringe of Melbourne in that era. And he then went to Rosanna. And he and his wife, my grandmother, who is the granddaughter of Michael Marnie, made their family home. Their only son, my father, studied at local schools in Heidelberg and then was fortunate enough to win a scholarship to Ivanhoe Grammar School, where he successfully matriculated and won a scholarship to go to Melbourne University. There's a photo of my father, my grandfather and my grandmother at Dad's graduation in the late 1940s in his first degree, the pride on their face. But I never really understood the importance of that until over the 3 and a bit decades of my public life, I realised what a rarity that was. For the child of a metal worker, working in a factory in Collingwood, taking the train back home to Rosanna, to have a son who studied under a hurricane lamp, that won scholarships and went on to tertiary studies. So I often have to remind myself that whilst I'm a lad from the northern suburbs, I've had a pretty lucky start. I'm now the parent of third generation graduates from tertiary studies, an absolute rarity to the people that I formerly represented. So to those of you that are in that category, and to your parents and friends, well done. Well done. Because that is what our new dimensions and our new pathways are about. Ensuring that we nurture institutions such as NMIT that can give the opportunity to students leaving their secondary education to fulfil their potential. And that is so important. But the final message that I want to leave with you is that without completely understanding the age profile of the graduands, and looking into these lights, I cannot see the sea of faces, but I'm sure you're all happy faces. But I don't quite understand the age profile, but I'll make one guess. Most of you, throughout your lives, will continue on this journey of education, because that is the modern way. And again, fortunately, this institution and other institutions that service the northern suburbs of Melbourne have equipped themselves to be nimble about the way that they move to the requirements, as Mr. Gowsey said earlier, of employers in the region, to ensure that we have a trained workforce, that we capitalise on the human capital that is here in the northern suburbs and beyond, and ensure that they all have the greatest opportunity to succeed. So to all of you that come forward tonight, and to your colleagues that aren't here, congratulations, well done. I hope that this does open doors or give you a toe in the door in the direction that you want to move on to. But remember, it is through the collective action of larger organisations and individuals that gets you to this point. So I join with you to thank those that have nurtured you as educators, as mentors, as urgers, and I also thank them for their role, which will continue, is ongoing. The next wave, the next generation will be nurtured, educated, inspired. Inspired to show that given the opportunity, no matter what a person's background, they can develop. They can learn skills that will assist their fellows, not only throughout their local communities and neighbourhoods, but they will contribute to the development of a state like Victoria, and they very much will contribute to the way in which Australia as a nation continues to prosper and continues to be looked at throughout the world as an example of what can be achieved. No matter what is said in the turmoil of domestic politics, we still as a nation can stand tall, and the reason that we can stand tall is because of the efforts of our citizens, of the efforts of people that call Australia home, and the efforts that are maximised by the way in which institutions such as NMIT ensure the opportunities to expand people's skills, people's aspirations. I look forward to hearing many stories of the success of NMIT graduates as they move in to employment and leadership throughout our community.
Thank you to our guest speaker, Harry Jenkins. The awards will now be presented in order published in the graduation program. Not all graduates are present to receive their awards this evening. Their certificates will be posted to them. The number of offshore students graduating in 2014 from China and Korea are also listed in the program. So that everybody can hear the name of each graduate, I ask that you hold your applause until requested. I would like to remind guests and graduates to remain seated in the main hall until the end of the ceremony. I now ask the NMIT Board Chair, Mr. John Gibbons, to come forward to congratulate the graduates. Associate Director Phil Javier will introduce the graduates from the Faculty of Business, Hospitality and Personal Services.
Thank you, Dave. The graduates for the Advanced Diploma of Accounting are Andleeb Aziz, Galhena Dalalwis, Tina Faila, Ashley Jessup, Amir Carlos, Rozaba Mohammed, Ramana Yaki, Sheena Shetty, Saki Topalis, and Victoria Vareva. Please join me in congratulating them. The graduates for the Diploma of Accounting are Teresa Kokomazi, Benjamin Govan, Daleen Head, Mark Herbstraight, Kremena Kavrakova, Siret Masing, Umadine Manawadine, Silvana Palladino, and Teuta Rashanovska. Please join me in congratulating them. The graduate for the Advanced Diploma of International Business is Diego Lazarazo. Please join me in congratulating him. The graduates for the Advanced Diploma of Justice are Jennifer Kersey, Mason Stroud, and Samuel Watts. Please join me in congratulating them. The graduate for the Diploma of Justice is Adriana Popovsky. Please join me in congratulating her. The graduates for the Advanced Diploma of Legal Practice are Renee Duard, Bianca Hajduk, and Fatma Lebde. Please join me in congratulating them. The graduates for the Diploma of Sport Development are Rachel Pickens, and Peter Topalis. Please join me in congratulating them. The graduate for the Advanced Diploma of Events is Catherine Forrest. Please join me in congratulating her. The graduate for the Diploma of Events is Bailey O'Connor-Tennant. Please join me in congratulating her. The graduate for the Advanced Diploma of Hospitality is Joel Phillips. Please join me in congratulating him. Well done, Joel. The graduates for the Advanced Diploma of Tourism are Veronica Dixon, Floyd Footman, Robert Ratcliffe, and Gemma Varasso. Please join me in congratulating them. The graduate for the Diploma of Tourism is Agnes Zorki. Please join me in congratulating her. The The graduates for the Diploma of Beauty Therapy are Molly Colbert, Stacey Koch, and Maria Sausage. Please join me in congratulating them. The graduates for the Diploma of a Remedial Massage are Karen Bilney, Ashley Harrett, Mario Marchiona, Natasha Musalim, Maki Murakami, Mimo Orlando, Stacey Ressom, Suzanne Waghorn, and also receiving an award is Jakara for her dedication, loyalty and support for Suzanne. Congratulations, and please join me in congratulating them. Thank you. That concludes the awards for the Faculty of Business, Hospitality and Personal Services. Associate Director Bruce Burns will now introduce the graduates for the Faculty of Engineering. Thank you.
Okay. Thanks for your patience. Okay. Welcome. The graduates for the Advanced Diploma of Computer System Engineering are Anthony Firmston, and Ilya Korotovsky. Please join me in congratulating them. The graduates for the Advanced Diploma of ESI Power Systems are Anitesh Anand, Christopher Cole, Thomas Newton, Lucas Freeman, Trevor Gavin, and Adam Wilson. Please join me in congratulating them. The graduate for the Diploma of ESI Power Systems is Devinder Lakanpal. Please join me in congratulating him. The graduates for the Advanced Diploma of Information Technology Network Security are Richard Kluger, and Naweed Wazir. Please join me in congratulating them. The graduates for the Advanced Diploma of Information Technology are Amanda Siciliato, Danielle Misson, Leanne Stewart, Steve Stojewski, Simon Trayanos, and Dushko Trakowski. Please join me in congratulating them. The graduates for the Advanced Diploma of Engineering Technology are Thomas Corbett, Yana King, Elizabeth Sayer, Elizabeth Slattery, Burhan Ahmed, Syed Ali, Yasir Ghafoor, Ahmed Iftikhar, Ali Minaway, Muhammad Sharia, and Lester Sitya. Please join me in congratulating them. The graduates for the Diploma of Engineering Technology are Jason Catlow. Jason, how are you? Jean-Marie Songdoiseau, Hui Shan Kong, Hock Sen Lee, Tai Jet Lee, Tai Keong Lee, Tai On Lee, Tai Sen Lee, Yu Fai Ung, and Michael Smith. Please join me in congratulating them. That concludes the awards for the Faculty of Engineering. I ask Associate Director Melissa Giffard will now introduce graduates to the Faculty of Earth Sciences.
The graduates for the Diploma of Animal Technology are Jasmine Lowe, Tara Rajatanam, Rajatanam, Fiona Aliofsky, Sheridan Anthony, Carmen Epifano, Tegan Hall, Melinda Iliopoulos, Anthea Jackson, Charmaine Larrett, Jessica O'Brien, Michelle Ann Ongarello, Megan Powley, Shannon Risnick, and Jane Vella. Please join with me in congratulating you. The graduate for the Diploma of Agriculture is Melissa Kremser. Please join me in congratulating her. The graduates for the Diploma of Conservation and Land Management are Janelle Blake, Robert Dalglish, Margaret Katlanis, Stuart Lacey, Will Mosley, and Jonathan Sacco. Please join me in congratulating them. The graduates for the Diploma of Business are Dakshin Johnson, Stacey Sokras, and Tripti Yadav. Please join me in congratulating them. The graduates for the Diploma of Business Administration are Medina Mohammed, Layla Naradanovsky, and Zadra Stalbok. Please join me in congratulating them. The graduates for the Diploma of Human Resource Management are Eza Abarako, Dilara Atachi, Ganada Maragathas, Rupa Pandit, Carla Papa, and Shelley Zapula. Please join me in congratulating them. The graduates for the Diploma of Occupational Health and Safety are Lena Messina, and Kung Tran. Please join me in congratulating them. The graduates for the Diploma of Project Management are Simone Dalton, Erin Eden, Michael Monaghan, Elizabeth Rowland, Sebastian Thompson, and Penelope Windlow. Please join me in congratulating them. The graduate for the Diploma of Training, Design and Development is David Gambin. Please join me in congratulating him. The graduates for the Diploma of Vocational Education and Training are Murray Chapman, Eric Catton, Sarah Raddy, Apostolos Souglaris, Isaris Sura S. Tong, Sierra Toner, and Pauline Wilson. Please congratulate them. The graduates for the Diploma of Horticulture, Arboriculture, are Paul Allen, Justin Bates, Dale Belmore, Ross Bresnahan, and James Shug. Please join me in congratulating them. The graduate diploma for horticulture is Bradley Sargent. Please join me in congratulating him. The graduates for the Diploma of Horticulture Turf are Dean Baird, Joel Miller. Please join me in congratulating them. That concludes the awards for the Faculty of Earth Sciences. I'm now going to call on Associate Director David Delaney, who will now introduce the graduates from the Faculty of Building and Construction.
Thank you, Melissa. The graduates for the Diploma of Building Surveying are Lynette Gore, Luca Mancuso, Ronald McClelland, Bin Tai Vu. Please join me in congratulating them. The graduates for the Advanced Diploma of Building Design Architecture are George Bernard, Andrew Boyle, Kira Camilleri, Christian Castillo, I'll try. Andrew Denny, Leandra Dominio, Anthony Dibardardino, Oliver DeFusi, Nathan Ellis,
Petro Fior Iddesis. Esther Glazebrook. Julian Gregov. John Laguides. Thomas Lowry. Steve Nissen. Renee Ridgway. Christian Riquelme. Joseph Racuso. Timothy Rogash. Jim Sodopoulos. Matty Staples. Michael Tempone. Brina Towers. Lisa Surkas. Demet Unel. Please join me in congratulating them. Luke Sakala. Please also join me in congratulating him for the Advanced Diploma of Building Design. The graduates of the Diploma of Building Construction Building are Edward Bursisel. Inderjeet. Milos Kalajic.
Pronounced it well, mate.
Please join me in congratulating them. The graduates for the Advanced Diploma of Engineering Design are Sanya Markoska, James Verkick, Mohammed Zulfikar. Please join me in congratulating them. The graduates for the Diploma of Engineering Drafting Civil, Matthew Capaldo, Jerome Dominigue, Amit Sin, Kanan Sri, Yunus Yurtseva. Please join me in congratulating them. The graduates for the Diploma of Interior Design and Decoration are Stephanie Georgievsky, Leslie Labone, Lynette Laurie. How are you, Lynette? Lisa Moulders. Sarah O'Connell. Stephanie Panuzzo, Belinda Panuccio, Pamela Papadopoulos, Caitlin Riddle, Ruby Tellage, Helen Tran, Angelica Zenos. Please join me in congratulating them. That concludes the awards for the Faculty of Building Construction. I'd like to thank David Marcus, thank you. And I'd ask Board Director Dr. Jenny Weisenberg to please come forward to congratulate the next group of graduates. Acting Associate Director for Fiona McMahon from the Faculty of Arts and Social Sciences will now introduce you her graduates.
The graduates for Diploma of Children's Services, Early Childhood Education and Care are Diane Marie Attard, Patricia Edgell, Nicole Geronsis, Eleanor Gross-Smith, Khadija Hussain, Tina Jack, Anum Manzoor, Fatima Nakaraj, Jansu Onturk, T Pham, T Nok Pham, Vivian Pizzo, Deepika Rathana Kumar, Ratikan Rungtan, Julia Sakari, T Vo, Kanako Yamashita. Please join me in congratulating them. The graduates for the Diploma of Community Services work are Yeshi Burr, Donna Dacey, Melissa Densley, Valento Di Felice, Simone Ann Dyson Holland, Yasin Ferre, Amanda Knox, Peter McCarthy, Mariah Pastura, Susan Wood, Amber Hawken, Peter Chukwumeka Madu, Ian Platt. Please join me in congratulating them. The graduates for Diploma of Interactive Digital Media are Byron Addison, Christopher Bennett, Sakareka Mira. Please join me in congratulating them. The graduates for the Advanced Diploma of Music are Darcy Davis, Daniel Mackey, Taylor Mason, Hannah Weichman. Please join me in congratulating them. The graduates for Advanced Diploma of Screen and Media are Franca Aurelia Henger, Guy Martin, Lachlan Poulter. Please join me in congratulating them. The graduates for Diploma of Screen and Media are Richard Hill, Robert Warburton. Please join me in congratulating them. The graduates for Advanced Diploma of Sound Production are Ryan Ebsworth, Jamie Fuentes, Jason Hewitt, Amber Murray, Leon Pizzo, Richard Putnam, and Ben Trayvord. Please join me in congratulating them. The graduates for Advanced Diploma of Graphic Design are Hossam Adra, Adam Donison, Cassandra Ivoni, Alison Lee, Benjamin Nicol, Farita Pezic, Matt Wade. Please join me in congratulating them. The graduates for Diploma of Photo Imaging are Geneva Allett, Lydia DiLalo, Logan Fisher-Stamp, Anne Kufos, Jessica Laguda, Han Boon Lim, Stephen Ma, Deanna Moltisanti, Tanapon Nawarak, Sophie Siegel, Anastasia Cianesi, Courtney Skinner, Jessica Smith, Brenton White. Please join me in congratulating them. The graduates for Diploma of Illustration are Holly Bartley, Erin Clark, Rianne Edwards, and Cassie Thompson. Please join me in congratulating them. The graduates for Diploma of Professional Writing and Editing are Veronica Bauer, Andrew Kinsey, Carleen Malgeri. Please join me in congratulating them. The graduates for Diploma of Visual Arts are Alexandra Janssens, Rayanne Mustafa, Susan Woodfall, Marlene Zammit, Caitlin Hogan, Alexander Kalinowski, Rebecca Wright. Please join me in congratulating them. That concludes the awards for the Faculty of Arts and Social Sciences. The graduate for the Diploma of Building Surveying is Richard Barnes. Please join me in congratulating him. The graduate for the Advanced Diploma of Engineering Design is Juan Llorego. Please join me in congratulating him. The graduate for the Advanced Diploma of Information Technology is Kemuel Nieto. Please join me in congratulating him. I thank Dr. Jenny Weisenberg and ask NMIT Board Chair John Gibbons to come forward to congratulate the next group of graduates. Acting Deputy Director of Programs Higher Education, Dr. Charlotte Brack, will now introduce the higher education graduates.
The graduates for the Bachelor of Accounting are Nicole Anderson, Rowena Blanco, Bianca Buzoano, Lapo John, Nanda Siri Karia Wasam, Chandani Kov, Jaya Pragasam Koilan, Ruani Mutuparato Tage, Namal Pandey Gamage, Maria Pena Manuva, Harumjit Kaur Sakon, Junalin Tinako, Latika Verdi, Jayan Jayasuriya. Please join me in congratulating them. The graduate for the Associate Degree of Accounting is Arun Verma. Please join me in congratulating him. The graduates for the Bachelor of Business are Anna Maria Lara Agudelo, Ian Parker, Jennifer Soros Sayer. Please join me in congratulating them. The graduates for the Associate Degree of Business are Tido, Nok Doan, please join me in congratulating. Oh, sorry, one more. Vietnam Nguyen. Please join me now. The graduates for the Bachelor of Hospitality Management are Daniel Borja. Congratulations. Nok Duong. Montserrat Innes. Kun Ling Lee. Tracy Lopez. Lin Nguyen. Mai Nguyen. Mega Patel. Luisa Sanchez. Wing Siu. Diana Suarez. Devon Subarao. And Marvi Villalong. Please join me in congratulating them. The graduates for the Bachelor of Information Technology are Iftikhar Ahmed, Matthew Close, Andres Correa, Harley Simpao Langaman, Faisal Mahmood, Sultan Mahmood, Navavi Mohammed, Keo Parikh, Darren Potros, Claudette Ruyon, Nandini Saraswat, and Migara Vijayasarkara. Please join me in congratulating them. The graduates for the Bachelor of Illustration are Alejandro Agoranta, Felicia Chu, Ruby Howie, Constance Hunter, Daryl Liam Zanto, and Emma Wazenecker. Please join me in congratulating them. The graduates for the Bachelor of Music are Victoria Andrew. You're welcome. Congratulations. Beth Brown. Bobby Javeski. Braden McDonald. Jacob Novak. Matthew Roche. Millicent Sedlar-Revic. Elizabeth Tunley. And Andrew Whitmore. Please join me in congratulating them. The graduates for the Bachelor of Music Industry are Nelson Dorr. Hey, happy birthday. Holly Joyce. Isabel Noble. Georgia Schofield. Please join me in congratulating them. The graduates for the Bachelor of Writing and Publishing are Renee Bisharu, Megan Hansen, Peter Hawker, Deamanda Contis, Matthew Latham Black, Eleftherios Ninolakis, Jessica Tate, and Emmanuel Vitalanu. Please join me in congratulating them. The graduates for the Bachelor of Early Years Studies is Constant Papalopoulos. Please join me in congratulating her. The graduates for the Diploma of Tertiary Studies are Stephen Carr, Liam Davies, Molly Molan Cox, and Leah Patsakos. Please join me in congratulating them. The graduate for the Bachelor of Agriculture and Land is James Armand. Please join me in congratulating him. The graduates for the Associate Degree of Agriculture and Land Management are Mohammed Asir, and Funto Wang Di. Please join me in congratulating them. The graduates for the Bachelor of Aquaculture and Environmental Management are Rashad Barakoni, and Strawn McDowell. Please join me in congratulating them. The graduates for the Bachelor of Equine Studies are Kendall Etches, Taryn Grindle, Ines Santos Matos, Kirsten van der Ziel, and Tercia Vermaak. Please join me in congratulating them. The graduate for the Associate Degree of Equine Studies is Philip Pellegrino. Please join me in congratulating him. The graduates for the Bachelor of Viticulture and Winemaking are Matthew Frood, and Scott Howard, and Juan Carlo Pedavoli. Please join me in congratulating them. This concludes the awards for higher education. I'd like to ask David Draper, the Deputy CEO and Director of Programs, to return to the stage and announce the Outstanding Students of the Year. Thank you.
Thank you, Charlotte. Thank you, Charlotte. I am pleased to present the Outstanding Student of the Year Awards. These awards are available to NMIT students through generous sponsorship from Alliance Catering. Alliance Catering has over 50 years of dedicated food service experience and is a leader in the industry with operations across Australia and New Zealand. As a sponsor, Alliance Catering assists outstanding NMIT students to reach their full potential. Alliance Catering has generously donated $1,000 for each Outstanding Student Award. These awards are presented to students who have shown a capacity for leadership and demonstrated outstanding level of skills within their fields of study. The Outstanding Apprentice Trainee of the Year is Vor Proof. The Outstanding Indigenous Student of the Year is Diane Attard. The Outstanding Student of the Year for the Faculty of Arts and Social Sciences is Guy Martin. The Outstanding Student of the Year for the Faculty of Building and Construction is Renee Ridgway. The Outstanding Student of the Year for the Faculty of Business, Hospitality and Personal Services is Samuel Watts. The Outstanding Student of the Year for the Faculty of Earth Sciences is Will Mosley. The Outstanding Student of the Year for the Faculty of Engineering is Yana King. The Outstanding Student of the Year for the Faculty of Further Education is Aaron Berryman. The Outstanding Student of the Year for Higher Education is Julie May. Shangri Sri will accept the award on behalf of Julia as Julia is unable to attend this evening. And now, it is my great honour to present the 2014 Outstanding Student of the Year. The 2014 Outstanding Student of the Year has demonstrated exceptional capabilities in student life and demonstrated leadership skills that have made them an asset to the NMIT community. This award is selected from one of these winners. Ladies and gentlemen, the 2014 NMIT Outstanding Student of the Year is presented to Renee Ridgway. Down the steps. Lead them down the steps. Well done. No, you're right. Thank you. If you want to go and take your seats again. Yeah. Thanks. Congratulations to all of NMIT's Outstanding Student Award winners. On behalf of NMIT, I would like to thank Alliance Catering for their generous support. This brings us to the end of this evening's ceremony. I'd like to thank Harry Jenkins, John Gibbons and David Macris and Dr. Jenny Weisenberg. Thank you. I invite all graduates and their guests to supper. Supper will be served at the back of the main hall, Collins Street Foyer, Condell Room and Huddle Room. Once the official party has left the hall, ushers will direct you to the back of the main hall or the nearest exit. Graduates who wish to have a photograph to mark this occasion may do so in the supper room on level 3. Thank you for your attendance this evening. Would you please stand while the official party leaves the hall?